All right, Francisco, I can't hear you, actually. I'm not sure if you have a problem with your microphone or if it's something else. Um, Okay, let's go to Luo. Luo, what about you? What are you going to do today? What are you going to do today?
We're going to do today?
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Okay, so what did you do before you went out tonight? What did you do before you went out?
I will learning some English from the Rublin. Yeah.
Okay, so I was learning some English, maybe.
What was
Um,
okay?
if it was what you did before you went out. So right now, you are learning English. So you can say right now I am learning English, but before I was learning English. Okay,
Okay. Okay, no problem.
okay. And Francisco, are you there? Can you hear us, Francisco? Sorry, Francisco, that was pretty loud. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with your microphone. Maybe if you go to the settings and try to
Yes.
adjust your... Try, hmm, still can't really hear you. But Heidi, what did you do over the weekend? What did you do this weekend, Heidi?
This weekend. This weekend, no. Which weekend? Past or
Yeah, past weekend.
past weekend?
Yeah.
Past weekend, I went to the electronic appliance shop. Then I bought another new electronic dictionary.
Nice. Okay. That's exciting. Bought a new electronic dictionary. And so how do those work? Can you explain kind of how they work?
Actually, I already have one. It's quite old. 5 years ago I bought it. But I wanted the dictionary has a niche side
Hello?
of. Huh?
I'm sorry.
Keep going, Heidi.
Each side of the small niche, we can put another dictionary as a memory tip. Then I already have a memory tip for French dictionary. And I wanted to buy a Spanish dictionary. Then I bought a small tip, but it not suit the old dictionary. Then I needed to buy a new one.
Okay, so you had to buy a new one. Okay, cool though. And Francisco, I think I can hear you now. Francisco, how are you doing?
Hello, hello. Now fine, but at some moments I can feel in my from my head some problems about the hot the weather in Spain. There are a lot
Okay.
of sorry,
It. I'm not sure if it's a migraine or
Joshua.
just because it's hot. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry. You can hear me fine.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Fine. Sorry, sorry. Yes, yes, I'm fine. Thanks. I am from Spain.
Okay. And it's really hot in Spain right now?
Yes, in Madrid, a lot of sun today.
Okay. We would say probably it was really sunny today.
Yes, very sunny, very sunny.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, of course. Perfect. And it looks like we might be ready to get started with class. Francisco, Luo says you look like Paul Van Dyke to an extent, which is his idol, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know if you know who that is, Francisco. Um,
Uh, Sorry, I didn't understand. Sorry, I
okay.
don't.
So
Ah,
Luo in the chat box said he looked like Paul Van Dyke.
what-
Can you see in the chat box?
sorry.
Yes, Pavana is my idol. He's a Germany DJ, a famous DJ.
Okay, so he's a famous German DJ. Yeah, really cool. I didn't know that either. But great, let's get started with class. And let's start with Eduardo. Eduardo, can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Okay, but I know what is the text.
Okay, can you, if you click on my name on the bottom, so there's everybody's name at the bottom. And so
Okay,
mine is Joshua. Just click on Joshua, and it should come up with the slides.
ok. Usar la aplicación. Vamos. I not sorry. No what is
Okay.
now.
So actually, I'll put it in Google Documents as well.
Okay.
But it should be. Can anybody else see the slide on the share? Can anybody else see that slide?
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can see.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, Eduardo, where are you from?
I'm from Venezuela.
Okay. So I can explain in Spanish pretty quickly. La verdad es que la única cosa que tiene que hacer es hacer clic encima de mi nombre. ¿Ves las personas al fondo de la página? Entonces, si
Okay.
hagas un clic encima de mi nombre, vas a ver la pantalla. Y empieza con educación. Do you see that?
Yeah, you understand. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, may I have a question for you,
Yes.
Joshua?
Yes.
Yes, sometimes I have seen some English teachers with Windows with the system with computer system like Windows with Spanish words. So I just wondering why you are not why you are with Spanish
Educación, cultura,
system.
with educación.
Sorry, Luo, if you could just hold on 1 second. What was your question? One more time, Eduardo?
Okay, my question is sometimes I've seen some English teacher and with their computer system is a Spanish system. So I'm wondering why you are using a Spanish system, you know?
I guess I got the computer when I was in Costa Rica, so it kind of just started with Spanish, and it's kind of, yeah, I don't really mind doing it in Spanish or in English. Yeah, and it helps, I guess, learn some new words when things are in Spanish instead of English too. But that was the reason. But yeah, let's get started. Can you read the title and the next couple lines, Eduardo?
Okay. Education. Today we will talk about learning and online education, cultural way of the education.
Okay, really close. Cultural. To use it. Education. Can you repeat education?
Education.
Yeah. And then cultural. Cultural.
Culture.
Yeah, cultural. Okay. And yeah, I think that was good. And let's go to the next page then. And so, Francisco, can you read the title and then the first question? And Heidi, can you answer?
Okay, sorry. What is your favorite memory from your time in school?
Yeah. Heidi, can you answer? Oh, hold on. Hold on, Francisco.
Sorry. There are a lot of time when I was...
Sorry,
Sorry?
Francisco, if you could just ask the question and let Heidi answer, and you can answer the next question, okay?
I have to write the answer, no?
No. So for now, Francisco, just ask the question, and Heidi will answer.
Okay. What is your favorite memory from your time in school, no? Joshua?
Perfect. Exactly. And yeah, Heidi, can you answer?
Is it intermediate class? Really? I don't know. Likely beginner lesson. Hmm. My memory is about school trip. When I was a junior high school student, I went to another prefecture. We stayed at that place for 3 days.
Okay, I didn't quite hear where you stayed. Where did you stay for 3 days?
Another prefecture.
Okay, awesome. Prefecture. I think that is an English word, but it would sound a little bit strange. I'm trying to think of a better one. We stayed in another, um, like, oh wow, district maybe. We stayed in another district for 3 days. I think that would sound a little bit better. But really good answer. Okay, Heidi, can you ask Francisco?
I hear some noise, so it's very difficult to hear.
Is it really? Okay,
Yeah,
there is.
other student has some noise.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit noisy here. I'm gonna try to um, find a different room to work in. I can, but while we're doing that, Heidi, can you ask Francisco the next question? And Francisco, can you answer?
Okay, perfect.
Did you go to a public or private school? Which type of school is better in your country?
I went to a public school, and I think it depends about your city when you live, or about your neighborhood of your life. For example, in Madrid, there are a lot of neighborhoods when you you can have problems about the kids that they because they have a lot of specific type of life about drugs and other problems. In my in concern about my life, I went to a public school.
Okay, so you went to a public school. Perfect. And what was your public school like? Do you think it was a good public school, or could it have been better?
Mm, I sometimes you can study or you can have um, more benefits to study in a private school because um, you can access or you can try to do some extra activities like initial jobs or practical jobs. What is I don't know what is the I can't remember the name becario. ¿Cómo es in English? A practice, no? When you finish the studies, you can work in a company in a period of time, and you can learn about some specific questions when that is the only way to learn some activities in the companies, and I I don't
Okay,
remember
maybe
the name.
apprentice?
Okay.
Can you apprentice? You can apprentice? Yeah, so an apprentice is when you work kind of in a job where you don't get paid, but you learn like a specific skill.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes.
you work only half time, and no don't not a complete period of the time of the day.
Yeah. So you only work part-time.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Awesome. Okay. And yeah, that was good. Let's go to the next page. Well, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay.
No. Okay.
Good.
Perfect.
And so let's have Luo, can you read the title and the directions? And Luo, your microphone is muted.
Oh, yes. I shared my video because I want to share my video for Francisco. And this is vocabulary. Okay, define these words or use them in sentences. Accessible
Nice.
and
Yeah.
altern alternative or geography or compare or graduate or
Okay, let's stop
evaluation.
there. Yeah,
Okay,
that was good. Um, so let's start with the first four words. Can you repeat accessible? Accessible?
accessible,
Good. And then alternative.
alternative,
Nice. And then geography.
geography,
And then compare.
compare. No problem.
Nice. Perfect. Good job.
I'm
Okay,
still drinking. You can see.
I can
so
see.
so maybe don't have to sleep.
No, no worries. Just yeah, did good, great job with the pronunciation there. And
Thank you.
let's go to Eduardo. Can you read the next four words, Eduardo?
Okay. Graduator. Evaluation. Instructor. Photocopier. I know the legs. Photocopier.
Okay, so photocopier. Can you repeat one more time? Photocopier?
Photocopier. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, photocopier. Photocopier.
Photocopier. Thank you.
Good. And then instructor. Instructor.
Instructor.
Evaluation
Evaluation.
and graduate.
Graduate.
Good. It's more like a Jew. So graduate. Graduate.
Graduate.
Yeah, graduate. And so actually, this would be the verb. This is how you pronounce the verb to graduate. We have another word. So graduate. Oh gosh, sorry, hold on. So the other word is graduate, and it sounds like graduate. And so that's a noun. And so it's a person who has just graduated. Has just graduated. And then this is to finish your studies. To finish your
Yes.
studies.
Yeah, the same.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words? Any questions?
No,
No.
for me.
Okay, perfect. Was
Sorry,
there one?
one question. Joshua,
Yeah.
why do you write some parts of the pronunciation in
In capitals.
in capital? Okay, sorry, in capitals.
So those are the parts of the word that we enunciate. So when we say accessible, alternative, geography, graduate, evaluation, instructor, and photocopier. Does that make sense? So those are just the parts of the word that we emphasize.
Okay. I suppose this, but when you explanation perfect.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, and so let's do some sentences. Can you each choose a word and write a sentence using that word in the chat box? So choose a word and write a sentence in the chat box with that word.
I'm sorry. What word?
Any word, so you can choose any of the vocabulary words.
A new word.
Not a new word, so any of these words.
Any.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
any.
anyone.
Any. Geography, for
Okay.
example.
Yeah, and so just write a sentence in that chat box.
Sentence. Sorry. I like.
Sorry, and Francisco, do you see the chat box? Do you see the chat box?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm writing at this moment.
Okay.
The sentence.
Okay, perfect. And so just
Okay.
don't say it until you write it, and so we'll go over them later.
Oh, okay. Only right.
Yeah, for now. Okay, nice, Francisco.
Okay.
And so anybody else? Is anybody else almost done? Heidi or Eduardo or
No,
Luo?
you didn't order me. Only
No. So it was for everybody.
for
So
everybody.
yeah, for everybody. So just choose a word and write a sentence.
Please show me that word.
Sorry, Heidi.
Please show me the word.
Yeah.
You already
I'll go back.
changed
Yep.
screen. Okay.
What do what we should do then?
Okay. We can actually wait for a bit. Maybe Francisco, you can do yours, and Heidi, when you're done, we can do yours too. So Luo, just hold on a second. So Francisco, can you read your sentence?
Please change the screen.
Okay. I mean, yeah, just pick one word. So you don't have to use more than one word, Heidi. So any one word. Um, but yeah. And Heidi, do you have your word?
And now I'm writing.
Okay. And so Francisco, can you read your sentence?
Okay, perfect. I like geography because you can learn a lot of things about the Earth.
Yeah, and that
About
was
the Earth.
about the Earth. Yeah, really good job. Nice job with the article. Really good reasons. That was perfect. So really perfect sentence. I wouldn't change anything except for the period. So just make sure you put a period at the end of the sentence. Yeah. And so we'll wait for Heidi's sentence. And Eduardo, if you want to write a sentence as well, and Luo. So everybody, if you want, we can write a sentence. But if not, we'll move on in just a second.
Write a sentence.
Yeah, we were supposed to write a sentence using one of the vocabulary words.
Oh,
So use.
well, okay.
But that's okay.
Wow.
And
can I say?
yeah,
Can I say
you can.
with some of these words? I I like to compare to my friend in my I know. Sorry. I lost my street. I lost my street.
Okay, I like to compare to my friends. Maybe we would say I like to compare. We change the preposition here.
Mhm.
I like to compare, and maybe we'd say a reflexive pronoun. I like to compare myself. I guess you could say to my friends or with my friends. So the preposition can change. But good, Heidi, great. And Heidi, can you read your sentence as well?
I forgot the preposition. According to my instructor's evaluation, my score was better compared to last time.
This is good. According to my instruction, my score was better compared to
Therefore,
last time. Um, this is good. To last times.
antes de
You may
comprar
have
necesita comparar
possessive.
precios.
And sorry, Eduardo. Did you mean to say that? Okay. According to my constructors and value. And so yeah, the only small thing, Heidi, is last times. We'd use the possessive there. You could also say, my score was better than last times. So my score was better than last
Yeah,
times.
but I wanted to use compare.
Yeah. And so either would work, compared to or better than last times. Both are really correct. So really good job. Okay. And yeah, I think that's good. Let's move on to the next page. We've been here for a while. And let's actually skip that one. Let's go to a comic and let's have Luo. Can you read the boy? And Eduardo, can you read the girl?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Susie, did you have any trouble with our math homework last night?
No, why?
I thought a couple of these were tricky. Can I check my answers with yours?
Okay.
Thanks. What did you get for question 1?
7.
7? Good. That's what I got. That did you get for question? What is this? Question 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs, dear, Clarving.
Close. Can you repeat drop dead, Calvin? Drop dead, Calvin?
Drug, there's Carving.
Nice. Yeah, drop dead, Calvin. And
How
Luo.
this ID, sorry.
Pardon?
Drug is a expression.
Yeah, so drop dead is an expression. It just means like go away or stop bugging
Oh,
me.
okay.
Drop dead. So literally it means like fall dead on the ground, but it's kind of an old phrase. Maybe it was used more in the 1990s, so it's not as common anymore. But yeah. And then Luo, can you repeat? That's what I got. So that's what I got.
That's what I got. I thought a couple of these were tricky. Can I check my answers with yours?
Close. So it's actually in this last square. So just
Last
good. Good. That's what I got. That's what I got.
Okay, that's what I got. That's what I got. 7?
Good.
7? Good. That's what I got.
Yeah, that's what I got. So we just emphasized the I. But that was perfect. Really good job. Okay, and Francisco, can you ask Eduardo the first question?
What do you think of this comic? Have you ever done something like this? Explain, please.
Yes, I think I am carving because he no has the homework and he hacks in the school.
Good. That was a good answer. You said he no have the homework. Don't have
Okay.
the homework. How would we change that sentence? We might change it a little bit. So we'd use an auxiliary verb and a negative. So negative auxiliary
Okay.
verb, and we'd also use a possessive pronoun. So how would we
Okay.
change that?
Yes. Yes. He joins.
Close.
Glow. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Can anybody help him out? Does anybody know how we change that second sentence? So Francisco, Heidi, or Luo, any ideas how we change the second sentence?
Mm-hmm. Mm,
I know.
he, he,
What is happening?
he usually you can use a frequency adverb. He usually no. He usually
So the sentence that we heard
He
was
didn't
he
have his homework.
closed. That's the past tense. Heidi, how would you say that in the present tense?
Didn't he doesn't have his homework.
he didn't. No, he didn't.
So down.
Does
Him.
he? Does.
He didn't.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, sorry. What about you, Francisco? Have you ever done something like this? Has something like this ever happened to you, Francisco?
Yes. Sorry. I'm sorry. I am thinking about the sentence. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. Do you have a question
Okay.
about the sentence?
No. No. Perfect.
Okay. So yeah, have you ever done something like this, or has something like this ever happened to you? Francisco?
Sorry. Sorry. You asked me. About these questions.
Yeah.
About my homework when I went to the school.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Okay, so you do something like this sometimes. Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I put my screen share, and I really figure it really like to my idol really like to Francisco sometimes, especially.
Okay. Yeah, again,
Yeah.
similar. But good, let's go on to the next page.
Okay.
And so let's have Luo. Can you read the paragraph? Can you read that first paragraph?
Yes, in the United States and in the rest of the world, people are turning to alternative schools. People are educating themselves online, sending their children to Montessori schools or opting for private education.
Nice. Good reading. One small thing, alternative. Can you repeat alternative?
Yes, alternative.
Good. And then private education.
Private education.
Yeah. And Jew education. Good. That sounded great. And Luo, can you ask Eduardo the first question?
Asked who?
Ask Eduardo the first question.
Rather for the first question. Dorado. Okay. The first question. What do you think about alternative education, Dorado?
Okay. The answer no.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
It's I think it's also because the people can buy for the private school. Uh, he goes her children private school. It's impossible buy for the private school. The children go to the public school.
Okay, I'm not sure. So if it's impossible to pay for private school, children will go to public school. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not. I didn't.
Yes, but I think it's more probability. He's, you know.
It's more of a probability. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Maybe if you can you try to explain yourself one more time, just slowly.
Uh, I know what is.
Um, Maybe if you
No.
want to explain in Spanish, I can help you through that, or you could write it in the chat box in Spanish, and I can help you out with an answer. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. And so what about you, Francisco? What do you think about alternative education?
I I have no idea because I don't know people that do this type of education or or choose this type of education. The only thing or the only way to in Spain to know this or to explore this is about the films. And usually in Spain, the people choose public or private schools. Alternative schools. Um, I doubt about if this is the correct way to to the children study and learn a lot of things of the life. I I doubt about the teachers about if it is the correct way because if you have only one teacher to learn a lot of things, I doubt about if the correct way to do this. Uh,
Okay.
it is my opinion, my personal opinion. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you don't think that maybe alternative education is the right way to do it? What about something like verbling? So verbling would definitely be considered alternative education. So because it's education online, it's not classical education. What do you think about learning a language online? Maybe Lua, what do you think?
Oh, I think it's a very great way to have an alternative way to learning a new language because if we have our daily schedule, we don't have the flexible time to go to the formal language school to learning a new language. But if we can learning learning a new language from the internet and with a flexible schedule, that's very that's very that's very nice. Like me and now. So
Yeah.
it's very interesting and very good. I think.
Yeah, perfect.
Hmm.
I think that's a great answer.
Hmm.
So it's definitely with flexible time schedules and things like that. Um,
Hmm.
and Carolina, welcome to class. Carolina, how are you doing? Carolina, can you hear us? Okay, maybe let's go to Eduardo.
Aqui.
Oh,
Deixa eu
there.
ver se eu consigo ouvir.
Okay, Carolina. How are you doing? How are you? Carolina, it seems like your connection might be a little bit slow. But let's try to wait it out for a second, and let's ask Eduardo. Actually, let's have Luo. Can you ask Eduardo the next question? Luo, can you ask Eduardo?
No problem. Do you think that online education is a good option for young
Pode estar.
students or drug though?
I think the online education is better for all people. It's indifferent you all because it's better for you learning in any time, uh, anywhere. It's,
Sorry, Eduardo. I think that's what you're trying to say. Can you repeat those sentences, Eduardo? Can you repeat those?
okay. I think the online education is better for another person. Uh, Indifferent, you younger, how
So,
old he? Sorry.
yeah, look on the page. Can you see the page where I typed?
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
think this sentence would be a little bit better. So I think it's better for everyone, no matter how old you are. I think that would sound a little bit better. So could you read that sentence? Do you see that? Eduardo, ¿ves lo que escribo en la página?
No.
Ok, entonces, como dije antes, lo que tiene que hacer es hacer clic encima de mi nombre.
Okay.
Y después vas a ver lo que escribo en la página. Y
Okay.
también voy a ponerlo en la caja de mensajes si quieres leerlo desde allá. So, yeah, your answer is
Oh,
also
yes. Ahora. Ahora sí. Yes. Ahora lo veo.
okay. So, can you repeat those sentences one more time?
Okay. I think online education is better for another. But it's indifferent.
Everyone.
Everyone. Everyone. But no matter how you, it's better to learn anything. Yes, this is my sentence. But you want more explain or
Okay, no, I think that's good. So, do you want me to explain more? Do you want me to explain more? No, I think that's
thank you.
good. You're welcome. So, I think online education is better for everyone, no matter how old you are. Francisco, do you agree or disagree, and why?
Um, I agree. Um, because the playing table or the people usually it's a problem, and you can try to um, to adapt, no, to
Adjust, maybe?
adjust your playing table about the alternative tools, and I at this moment I agree this answer.
Okay, so at this moment you agree with the answer?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, good. Um,
Mhm.
okay, perfect. And let's go on. Let's skip this last question. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay, good. Let's go to the next page then. And what about this one? Let's try Luo. Can you read the role of the mother? Can you read the mother's
Oh,
role?
oh, I'm a mother. Okay. Mother. You want your children to enroll in an experimental school. They don't assign grades and they let the students choose what to study. Try to convince your husband that your children should attend this alternative school. Wait, whose father?
I was gonna have Eduardo play the father, but can you repeat alternative? Alternative
Alternative school.
and
Alternative.
experimental.
E-
Experimental.
experimental.
Good.
Experiment.
Eduardo, can you read the role of the father?
Yes, okay. You don't wax your kids to change school. You think traditional schools are better. Convince your wives that this new school, with no curriculum and fair rules, would be a bad alternative for your kids.
Good. Can you repeat few rules? Few rules.
Fair rules.
Nice. Good job. Few rules. Okay, and let's have Francisco. Can you play the mother? And Luo, can you play the father?
Mhm.
And can you
Okay.
guys go
Uh,
ahead?
I must to repeat the
No. So
mother.
take the role of the mother. So
Okay,
pretend
okay,
you're
okay,
this person.
okay. Um, uh, I don't know how to start.
Okay.
Uh, I have to make
An
to make
argument. So
an
maybe
assignment.
you can maybe Luo, do you think you know how to start? How would you start as the father?
Oh, as a father,
Hmm.
I would like to know, um, why, why didn't, why didn't you came back to home so late? Why?
So let's stick to the role. So you don't want your kids to change schools,
Hmm.
and Francisco, you do. So how would we start this? Who would start, and how would it start?
I didn't understand.
Okay,
Sorry, sorry. I'm sorry.
Eduardo, don't be sorry. Eduardo, do you have any ideas?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you guys just shoot the you know, so say or speak those lines with mother.
Yes. So you
Yeah.
can say, "Hey, Luo, I was thinking I really want our kids to change schools. I was thinking about this new experimental school where they don't sign grades and they let the students choose what to study. What do you think?" And Luo would say, "I think that's a terrible idea." Um, and he'll give his reasons, and then you'll try to argue. So you'll try to make your point. You try to make your point as to why your kids should go to the school. Entonces tiene que imaginar que quiere sus hijos en una escuela nueva donde no tienen como tarea y los estudiantes pueden escoger lo que quieren estudiar. So just imagine that you're that person and try to make an argument. Intenta discutir con su esposo. Um,
Ah,
so yeah, can you try that?
No, for me it's good. I understand.
Okay, what about you, Francisco? Can you try?
Okay, okay, I will try.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, husband, mm, you must,
Yeah, it's
you
me.
must, you must, you must to consider another option for our children.
Our what? I didn't get it. Sorry.
Sorry.
Mm, I didn't get it. What you want to do?
Sorry.
So,
What you want me to do? What you want me
can,
to do?
can you
Mm,
repeat?
yeah, can you repeat? And with a more slow pace. Hmm?
Sorry, so
Can you?
Francisco, can you repeat what you said? Can you repeat what
Yeah,
you said?
yeah. Can
Uh,
you repeat, Francisco? As you like
yes.
my idol, you know. I like you to
Uh,
repeat what you say.
yes. You must consider another option for our children's school.
Hmm? Children,
Yeah.
school.
Okay. And Luo,
Um, yes, I like to have enroll and I don't like actually I don't like and have an impairment of the enroll of our school. Because think every each child have their own way to grow. You know, Mm. we we don't should to restrict them. Mm.
Okay. Okay. But I think this option it's correct when they have 18, but but if they are young, they have to do our option about your their education, no?
Hmm. I see. They have to elementary schools and middle schools and high school. But it's just a system, you know. As to our own child, we could educate them in a different way. I suppose to.
okay. Yeah, and I think that was good. That was a tricky role play. But yeah, I did make some corrections just in the chat box. So if you look at that, there's some small corrections, at least the ones that I noticed. So unfortunately, we are just about out of time. Does anybody have any questions before we finish up? Any last questions?
No.
No.
No, no.
Okay. And yeah, again, you guys did a really
Uh,
good job.
but I just was wondering why when someone speaking, you can type the words in the chat box so immediately. You
Um,
type it yourself, or use another, like Siri or something like that. I just wonder.
no, I taped that myself. Um,
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
that's too much
but
works.
yeah,
Oh, thank you.
it's not too bad. Get used to it. But yeah, again, really nice job, all three of you guys. Hopefully, I'll see you guys again soon. Keep working on the English, obviously. Really good work. So, Eduardo, one thing I noticed, maybe look up some things with articles like a, and na. So sometimes when you were talking, the
Okay.
articles were a little bit missing. Francisco, with you, sometimes prepositions, so like
Mhm,
on or with or board, for, to, things like that.
mhm.
Articles. And
Thanks.
Luo, you did a good job with your verbs. Sometimes like the past tenses. So like the ed endings and when to use irregular past tense verbs. That might be something to look into. But again, all of you did a great job. Just small things to maybe look at. But keep up the good work. And again, hopefully I'll see you guys soon.
Thanks.
Bye.